Yeah. Went out and did to the beats. There we go. I like this. All right, peace to everybody. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again. If you're tapping in, tuning in right now on the live, let me know how my audio sounding. Let me know how my audio is sounding, both on YouTube, Instagram. I wish I had my login for Twitch. I can't even not lock in on my Twitch. But yeah, let me know if y'all can. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Blue Pillar, what's going on, big homie? How you feeling? Y'all, let me know how that audio's coming through real quick. Okay, I see I got my brother Slice in the background. Let me bring him in real quick. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You coming through clearly. What's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
Smooth. We live. I'm gonna come in from a on the other side with my laptop too, just in case I share my screen. But man, I'm feeling good, man. Shoot, album just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Vibing. We got a big week ahead of us. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Just rewind it though. Rewind. You say album just dropped. What album we talking about? What we talking about here? In fact, yeah, I am gonna want you to share your screen so you can lay everything out on the table for him. Go ahead and come on in on your laptop, bro. That way you can lay everything out on the table for him.
I bet. Hold on. I'm about to come in right now.
That way we can lay everything out. Family, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Got people tapping in, tuning in from all around the world. IG, Twitch, YouTube. While my brother gets himself situated, we can see in the market, Bitcoin still below 110,000. Ethereum flirting with 4,000, looking to lose. BNB back under $1,000. Solana back above $200 as it was below $200 at one point. And we got XRP well below the $3 mark. Now, for some, they're looking at this like death and destruction. You know, their portfolios have been slaughtered. Everything's bleeding out, and all they're seeing is the fact that the dollar value of their capital has diminished. But what one wants to understand is that these are the times when you add on. Because look, this is what you got to think, right? Let's say you're like, I'm not going to sell at a loss. I'm going to wait for it to just go back and get back to break even. If you were to double down and add to that stat, when that stat got back, if you're already expecting it to get back to break even, when it gets back to break even, that's going to put you that much more at a average higher and possibly in profit before you get back to break even from those earlier shares that you purchased, right? I mean, when XRP was $3, wouldn't you have wanted to buy it at $279? When Bitcoin was 125,000, 124,000, wouldn't you have wanted to buy it at 109,000? I mean, hell, ETH was just what, $4,700, $4,800? Wouldn't you have wanted to buy it at $4,000, $3,900, $3,800? You know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't these the levels that you want to buy it at on a discount? Moving forward in the future, understanding that you're not looking for profits tomorrow or the day after, you're looking for profits down the road. Let me check in real quick. See how everything's coming through. Family. If you can, let me know. Let me see.
Where can I share this at? You live on what? YouTube or?
I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. So we're
Okay,
streaming.
bet.
We streaming live on all of them.
Bet. I'm about to grab the YouTube link too. Drop it in my
Now
chat.
you know when you come through on mine, it because it did it when I did it with Blue Pill. When you come through on line, man, it should ask you, do you want to share on your YouTube, and then it automatically route it to your YouTube.
For real?
Hell yeah! That day he
Hey.
did that. Hey, that day he did that 12-hour broadcast.
Uh-huh.
When I got off, my shit was still broadcasting with him.
Damn. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm about
Yeah,
to.
look for a button somewhere. It should be a button somewhere, bro. Especially if you already like if you're logged into your StreamYards, there should be a button somewhere that says stream on yours or something to that effect.
Okay, cool. My laptop cutting on right now, so I'm just giving it a second to boot up. But
Yeah,
that's fire though. You seen how YouTube got the collaboration feature too? Is that what that is?
yeah, that might be. It might be. Hold on, let me go back over the.
Because I know YouTube got a collab feature now.
Interesting. Now I gotta look into that. And see what's really to that. I gotta look
So
into.
it'll be similar to how we do collab posts on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It'll show up on both pages, but the analytics and all that'll be tied to whoever is like the host, whoever made the original post.
Got you.
But it'll reflect on both pages, related videos, all that type of stuff.
But depending on who originated it, they get the views or whatever the case may be.
No. So they both get the views, but I
Uh-huh.
think they just get the master analytics. Like they get to see what where the views came from and stuff.
Okay, so the other individuals don't get that. They're not privy to the back office information, basically.
Nah, but you know what though? If you let's say you distribute a song and it's on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example. All right, boom. Let's say I put out a song the other day. If that song is posted by somebody else on their YouTube channel, I can see all the analytics from it because it's my song and I own the song. So let's say just for example, World Star Hip Hop post the video. I can literally see all the analytics that they see from that one video just because it has my song in it.
Got you.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we can continue. I'm gonna need about a good 2 minutes just to, and I'll come in through that side. You'll see me come in on the back end.
Not a problem
from my
at all.
computer. Yep.
Not a problem at all. Man, it's a lot of developments that's going on. I actually just got invited to talk at Washington D.C. Capitol Hill with a group of brothers. Not even a group of brothers, just a couple brothers from out here in Chicago that's really making some waves in the Bitcoin space, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we go and take a look here and look at it's a website called bitcointreasuries.net. This shows you all the public Bitcoin treasuries: MicroStrategy, MetaPlanet, Riot, Trump Media, Clean Spark, Coinbase, and it shows what their holdings is, how much Bitcoin they have. Right now, if we go down the list here, Let me see. What's okay? We got 194, Reddit being the last one. All right, so if we scroll up a little bit and we look at 181 right here, number 181, it says ABR Wealth Fund, right? We click on that, and I want people to understand how monumental this is, how important this is, how much of a etching history this is, especially for the city of Chicago, especially this hood. This is the Altgeld Bitcoin Reserve. The Altgeld Bitcoin Reserve is the first community operated Bitcoin treasury in the United States. Founded in Altgeld Gardens, Chicago, structured as a Wyoming DAO LLC, ABR uses a secure 2 of 3 multi-sig cold storage vault to hold a growing Bitcoin reserve that belongs to the people, not banks, corporations, or politicians. Now, some of y'all might not be familiar with what Altgeld Gardens is. Let's see if we can get some info. Here we go. It's the projects. These the gardens right here. No, that ain't the garden. Oh no, that's something else. Hold on. There we go. Let's go to some images real quick. There we go. It's a sky view of the gardens right here. Sky view of the gardens. It almost look kind of like the projects. It's a future view of the garden. It's almost like the projects kind of in Cali, like a little roadhouse or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But but when you do the research, right? If you just flat out researching the gardens, you're not going to find a lot of, I'm gonna say, positive information, especially if you go on things like YouTube. Um, Reason being because it's been decimated by crime, gangs, drugs, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? But this little project right here, this hey, go back. Where you at? Hold on. This little set of projects right here, right? Little set of projects, man. Once again, what are they? They are the first community operated Bitcoin treasury in the United States. Y'all don't understand how serious that is right there.
Nah, it's
When,
major.
when we think about man, bro, major. When we think about rebuilding Black Wall Street, this is where it starts right here. Like this is a small hood. Like I said, anybody that's from the Chi, y'all familiar with the gardens? It's a real small hood. But what they're doing, this is the mission, right? We need every hood in Chicago to start doing this, right? Let's pick up the pennies, man, and start putting it to good use, and look at a futuristic outcome. Over 5 or 10 year, 20-year mark, we could really change the city of Chicago following these steps. And it was real interesting. The brother said he got a lot of inspiration from me and what I share and what I present, which is the reason why he invited me to come to Washington D.C. with him next week. It's just so, man, so close to too close, last minute. Man, I probably could still go though. I don't know. But nah, nonetheless, our mission is to build long-term financial sovereignty for underserved Black communities through Bitcoin savings, education, and decentralized governance. Backed by a 21-year plan, ABR protects value by offering youth mentorship, financial literacy, peace incentives, and future forward support systems like rent relief, ownership, and local entrepreneurship, all funded without ever selling our Bitcoin. It's not charity, it's not hype, it's a model for permanent empowerment. ABR isn't just stacking sats, we're stacking hope, trust, and ownership on the blockchain. This is beautiful. This is beautiful what y'all see. And it's not like they got hundreds of millions. They only got $2,200. 0.02 B. They're starting with, which is big. They're starting with
Yeah,
2 million
cause
Satoshis.
just knowing what it's gonna appreciate too, man.
Man. I hope y'all
Like,
understand the times that we living in right now, and how serious this is. Is this Ethereum? No, this ain't. No, this Bitcoin. This ain't Ethereum. It's Bitcoin.
man, we had an
Bitcoin.
extremely pivotal moment. It's like all the real live use cases that people use. It's funny because people have got so used to seeing, all the news that they don't realize all this stuff used to sound crazy years ago. We used to be like, because people thought, okay, you can only
Mm-hmm.
use crypto for sending and receiving. Anything outside of that just sounded impossible to people. So now that we so used to hearing, oh, MasterCard and Ethereum is linking up, and like this is regular news, but it's really monumental because it's literally they putting it in our face how much institutional money is flowing into the crypto market. You know what I mean? Like they putting it dead in our face.
And how much the world is changing right up under people's noses, more
Yep.
so than anything. Like when y'all seeing this stuff happen, like, oh, okay, they're partnered with this. They like, y'all, that's the changing of the world. Like,
Yeah, that's the whole infrastructure change.
yeah, I don't even think people really, really taking it for the totality and the seriousness that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But nah, hold on, is this okay? Now I'm waiting for a phone call here in a minute. Um, but nah, man, is this a fund that we can join on chain? I've actually got something in the works, man. I've got something in the works myself after sitting down with the brother and talking, and it's gonna be in a collaboration with them because, man, I'm gonna throw a little bit out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine to give, but I'm gonna throw a little bit out there though. But they trying to get 21 different neighborhoods in Chicago to come together to be like that main 21 from back in the day, but main 21 in the sense of Bitcoin. So for those that are interested, hey, let me tell you something. If you're within earshot of this right now, and you in Chicago and you listening, we want you to be part of that main 21. Reach out. Let's make it happen. This could seriously change the face of Chicago for us and our people and our community. So, reach out and let's do it. But Slice, let's back to the business though, man. You released the album. When? When did you release your album, bro?
Last night. I'm still trying to get the computer to cut on, but man, I dropped it on all. So first, all right. So look, first we dropped it on Bass Drop, the song. I released the single. I put the single out on Bass Drop. Made sure we released it to blockchain first, and then what we did was distribute the song through the Web 2 side. So now it's a Web 2/Web 3 push, but the album is actually available on all the major platforms, but I also have it available on Audius and Bass Drop as well.
When you say major, you talking like
The iTunes, Spotify,
right.
Tidal, any place that we go listen to music right now, Amazon, all the main stores. I made sure to hit all the main stores, but I also got it on the blockchain as well.
So you double breasted.
Yes, sir. And then it's direct to consumer. I'm also doing physical copies too. So I already got some relationships with a couple boutiques and big stores and some of the malls out here. So I'm gonna start off in Atlanta by putting the physical copies in just all the hot spots where people go for clothes and stuff. And then I got a relationship with a couple record stores out here too. And then from here, I'm gonna just let that expand to all the other places I know I can put it at, because I got relationships with stores all through the country where I can put the physical copies at. Just get back to the old school distribution. You know what I mean?
Right now, that's serious. That's it. So we got. Hey, have you thought about turning it into digitals?
Yeah. I got something in the works. I got to tell you, I got something cold for that.
Okay. That's the first thing. I'm like, man, he's doing traditional Web3 and back to the old school physical. It's like, man, the first thing that popped in my head was digital. Like, okay.
Yep. And then I'm even looking at doing some vinyl too. You know what I mean? It'll probably be real limited because it's more expensive to produce it. But I'm definitely gonna be putting out some vinyl collectibles from the project as well. And I'm gonna make sure that the sound is tailored for, because the sound texture is a little different on vinyl than it'll be from a CD. So I'm gonna make sure that it's actually, cut for that listening experience. You know what I mean? And yeah, the vinyl collectibles on the way too. Just bringing back that feel. Like, man, when I opened up that Cardi B CD, it just felt like how I used to feel back in the day when you reading the inserts, you looking at the credits, and then at the end of the day, if all else fails, I mean, shoot, my phone could die, Wi-Fi could go out. If I really want to listen to this, I can listen to this anytime I want to. That's the whole purpose of it being valuable. That's the value in people purchasing music. It's not about, if it's free or not, or if it's streaming or not, or if it's accessible or not. It really just comes down to convenience and being able to listen to something when you want to listen to it.
Nah, 100%, 100%. I hope y'all catching what he's dropping right now. I didn't know it was a it's a slight sound difference that you would notice between the vinyl and the
you definitely hear the difference. Like, if you go look at Kendrick Lamar, he dropped that even all his last few albums, he dropped vinyls along with them. And I think it's like reviews online, like kind of showing how you can hear the sound quality difference. But it's that analog, so you want to hear that little hissing and a little bit of fuzz like that. It's not so perfectly clean. Like, even when you listen to all the old James Brown, Earth, Wind and Fire, all that music was super clean, but it had a dirtiness to it that sounded beautiful, and that came from the friction from the record and the needle. That you can't get that from a CD or MP3. You know what I mean? It's literally a frequency.
That's interesting. Because I got vinyl over here and I never really compared it.
Oh, you'll definitely hear the difference. Like, even if you play something and then just play the Apple Music version of the song, you're gonna hear a clear difference. Like, dang, like, it's subtle.
That's what I'm gonna do. I got this 56 Nights over here, goddamn it, DJ Esco Future Lick. So I'm gonna throw that on a little bit later on tonight and see if I hear the difference. You know what I'm saying?
And then you'll also hear the difference in the vinyl that's made today from the vinyl that was made back then. So, like, if you go pick up a record from somebody like Angie Stone or somebody, or you know what I'm saying, some in that era, you literally can hear the difference in how that sounded. Even when you hear like big Jay-Z songs, big DMX songs, any songs that had a sample in it, those songs sounded bigger because it was sampled from the original record. Because you got people that sample from the original record, then you got people that sample from the digital copy of the song, which
Mm-hmm.
most of us do that today. But when you look at producers like your Pharrells, your Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? All your producers before 2000, a lot of them went to the vinyl to pull the samples, not just because it was the original, but because the texture was way more gritty. It was a grittier texture. The drums hit harder, the snares hit harder. It felt different. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%. It got that life in it. It still got that life in
It's
it.
yeah, it's actual life. It's actual life. And Prince had a thing to where he slick was kind of against a lot of that stuff because he felt like if the drum wasn't played right then, it's not real. You just hearing the recreation of the drum. If the guitar,
Artificial.
if you wasn't hearing the guitar live, you're hearing the recreation of the guitar. You're not getting the actual feel of what it feel like. Even with the timing, right? So you know how like if you in Pro Tools Logic, you got a metronome. It's set to a time. It might say 120 beats per minute.
Right.
That's robotic. That's perfect. When you listen to any of the old records where it's just a full band playing, any of that Parliament, Funkadelic, Teddy Pendergrass, any of that old stuff, all that music, like the timing was never perfect. They didn't they did it all live, so it was never on the metronome. It was never an exact time measurement. And when you look at life, when you look at frequency, you look at vibration, when you look at rhythm, nothing is on perfect timing. Nothing is perfectly in sync unless it's nature or unless it's it's just certain things that's always gonna be perfectly in sync. You know what I
Right.
mean? But everything outside of that has some type of free will. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you 100%. Just, I mean, we ought to make beats on the lunchroom table, and it had been on point, but we know for a fact that it's not mathematically on point with the snaps and the this and the
Yep.
that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's why it feels different. So like
Right.
when you hear G Herbo, what's that song? His biggest song right now. What's that name of that song?
The one where you talking about
When Legit.
it got me with my bit. Yeah.
The reason why Blueface, Future, G Herbo, the reason why they flows resonate different because it's not perfect. It's not perfectly on beat. You know, you hear a polished ass pop song, baby, 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 one more time. It's perfect. It's like, okay, you know what you're gonna get. It's predictable. But when you get hip hop is always gonna hit you from an angle that's gonna catch you off guard because it's not perfect, and that's what makes it what it is.
That's hard. That's hard.
It's
Man,
not mathematically perfect, you know.
y'all,
So
if
it's
y'all, if
life.
y'all, if y'all in the chat and y'all got individuals that are artists, tag them now. My pay. Hey, look, when I go live like this, I just want y'all to know my Instagram's open right now. It's not private, so you can tag whoever and they can come to this live. You know what I'm saying? So from here on in, when I go live, Instagram is open to the public as long as I'm live. So tag your peoples. If they in the music industry, CEOs, Mixed by Mask. I see what you said there. Save this because you want to show this to the CEO of your community. I got you. Because he's definitely going to be dropping some gems today. So if y'all got individuals out there that are artists, beat makers, producers, engineers, the whole 9 yards, y'all need to have them tap into this live right now. I need to have them tap into this live right now. So my fault, brother. I ain't even cut you with. Oh, you got that computer up and running. Hold on. Yep.
So the other one should be gone now. I think I left. Well, it probably say I'm still there, but this is cool. So let me set up a screen. I'm gonna just pull up a whole nother browser tab.
All right.
Hey, have you ever used Comet browser before?
Comet?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't ringing the bell.
So Comet browser is made by Perplexity. It's an agentic browser, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't necessarily use this for anything dealing with crypto, but anything else is cool, like small tasks. It has Perplexity built into it, so I can tell it to do whatever, and it's gonna do it. It can literally go in my emails, unsubscribe from a bunch of stuff, all that type of stuff. It's an agentic browser. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it any type of referral link or anything?
I don't. All right. So the way that work is anybody could get it. They just got to have Perplexity. So anybody could use it, but you're not gonna get the full functionality. Like it's like having Chat GPT. I think it's like $20 a month. So if you got at least a minimum $20 a month plan with Perplexity, and then you use that to log into the comment browser, you'll get the full functionality of the browser.
Got you. That's game. That's game. I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna use that for the email. Definitely.
Yeah, that mug there is crazy. And then it also like I might say, hey, go to YouTube and pull up Chicago Crypto Bully, this video, and pull it up exactly at 30 seconds. It'll go straight to it and do it right in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It can scrape the page for information, repurpose it, whatever. It can do all type of stuff.
Nah, that's hard. Hey, it's getting interesting with this whole AI space, man. This is getting very interesting. Very interesting.
So I'm pulling up comment now. I'm about to add that so I can share my screen and we can get into it.
All right, I'm waiting on you. Like I said, y'all, if y'all got artists, producers, engineers, anybody in the music industry, y'all need to tap in. Let me see. Somebody just told me that. Let me see.
How do I share
this might be a scam. Yeah, this might be over with. Let me say something to people out there, man. You got to be real careful where you put your money in this space. Very, 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 very careful. I just got a message from an individual who needs some assistance that said he put a Bitcoin on an app, on a website, and the website's no longer there. And that hurts.
A whole BTC?
Let me see. Let me read the message again. Man, a whole BTC, a half a BTC, 0.1, any BTC loss is a tragedy.
Yeah. Man, you know what? And that remind me of like when we was on Audius about a week or two ago and somebody tried to message you with like a phishing scam. Like it don't matter where you go, y'all got to keep your eyes open. You can't just think, you know, from like it could come from anywhere. Your email, your text message on your phone, I mean anything. You just gotta be careful with anything you click.
Got you. You can get Perplexity for free if you know, you know. Comments fire. Cool. Okay, I just shared. Be careful with that because I just read an article that bits are embedding white text unseen by user to steal info and embedded unintended spy and malware or the bots. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like prompt injection attacks. They can attack you through Google Calendar. Like, yeah, you got to have your stuff all the way together out here, man.
Now let me see. What do I got to do to share? Oh no, you.
I'm trying to share, but it's not pulling up. It's almost like it's only pulling up this one window. I wonder why it's not. Oh, hold on. I think I know why it's not doing it because I got this on full screen.
Yep. You got to minimize it.
Yeah, so maybe now I can
minimize it. Make sure that one's being shown in the background.
Okay, so window. Yep. So now y'all should be able to see my comment screen. Y'all can see it.
Hold on, let me remove and add. There we go. Yes, sir. We on there, audience. We looking at audience right now.
Boom. So I'm not signing to. I don't think I'm signing. I don't think I'm signing to my Perplexity account. So I'm not gonna show like all the features and stuff. But I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna start with base drop. We're gonna start there.
Y'all start taking notes now. Pay attention.
So I'm just gonna give y'all a quick breakdown of the route I went to release my music. So I've been releasing music since like I don't know, like 08, 09. And I started off releasing through like any site that allowed me to just upload an MP3 file. So back then it was just file sharing sites, Hoaxshare, LimeWire, YouTube, all that type of stuff. And as stuff came on, as new platforms came about, we had SoundCloud, Audio Mac. Over the time, this is all pre distribution as far as like independent artists knowing how to actually distribute themselves. Because before then, if you wasn't signed to a label, if you didn't have a real connection with a distributor, it wasn't no getting on iTunes and all that type of stuff back then. So it was like you know, we had to go through so many other ways, live mixtapes, my mixtapes, getting hosted on DJ stuff, um, you know, open mics, all that type, anything to get the music out there, but you still wasn't on the same level playing field as the quote unquote major artists that was signed to the labels. So as time fast forward, TuneCore came out. I started using TuneCore to put my music out on iTunes and all that, and I started learning how to get paid for my music. Because before then, I wasn't getting paid for my music. Even when I'm on TV, all this stuff, I didn't know how to get paid for my music.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And ain't nobody that's gonna come tell you. You know, if you don't do your own homework, or if you don't pick up a book, or if you don't learn from somebody, or if you don't just go through it and learn from trial and error, you're not going to know. But and the other unique thing about it is the game changes. So it's people who put hella time into learning, and it is irrelevant because they didn't grow with the game. So you got to always stay current, stay up, you know, stay up to date, and that's how you can take full advantage. So that brings us to right here. So right here we got Bass Drop. To give y'all a little background on this, this is a platform created by Flocka and his development team. And right now we're sitting at $2,700,000 fully diluted valuation of the whole platform as a whole. And that comes from the tokens that's on here. So all the tokens that's on here are songs. So when people come here, this is a launch pad for music. They come here, they can check out the different songs that's on here. And the songs are, each song is a token. So the song that I just dropped, Made It Today, I dropped it as a song on this platform. But by me dropping it as a song, it's a token. So I had to deploy the song as an ERC20 token on base, and then I paired it with Flocka for liquidity.
Okay.
So MIT is its own token. It's its own ERC20 standalone token. I can bridge it. I can pair it with any token I want to. I'm the one that deployed the contract myself. So that's the power that Bass Drop gives you. And anybody can do this. It's not limited to me. Anybody can come on the website, sign in with their wallet. They could take a certain amount of Flocka and they can deploy their own token. You know what I mean? Now, the success of your token is going to be based on the activity around your token, to be simple.
Okay, so how does that work? Like, how is the price of the token set initially?
So initially, right, when the token first comes out, you'll pair it with like 60,000 Flocka tokens. So out the gate, depending on, you know, the first few buys or whatever, that'll set the tone. And then from there, you'll have a floor, and then it would just go from there. And the way this contract is set, if you go the route of being paired with Flocka, you will get the price exposure that Flocka gets. So as Flocka, the token increases in value, every token tied to Flocka increases in value.
Hold on, say that again now. So it's got a almost like a algorithmic relationship to the price fluctuations of Flocka. The tokens
so
that are created on his website, his Bass Drop.
Yeah, so imagine how a lot of the layer twos on Ethereum grow in price exposure depending on the volume that comes into Ethereum. You know what I mean? All that plays a part because they still have to bridge over to the layer twos.
100%.
So that anything that needs the Ethereum ultimately helps the overall Ethereum ecosystem by bringing volume and more stability and liquidity into the fold. And that's basically what we're doing with the Flocka token. Now he has an album on the way. So what you're gonna see happen is all right, we got MIT. We got some big releases coming up this week. I ain't gonna spoil it just yet. But we got some big releases coming to Bass Drop this week. And you know, Flocka, like, you know, me and Flocka really been hollering at like a lot of the top artists in the game. We're gonna be bringing on some big names to exclusively drop some music on here. And you know, the gist of it is everybody has an equal opportunity to grab these coins, and these coins are going to be directly tied to the Web 2, Web 3 connection of the royalties generated. And those royalties will be automatically going back into the coin every 30 days from the first quarter payout. So the first payout will be within the quarter, which is like 90 days. And then after that payout, every 30 days, it automatically goes into it. We got a dashboard that's being updated into the site that's going to show projections of streams and what that could equal. So it's going to be super dope, and it's extremely transparent. As it's the first time it's ever been done. Literally, you're going to be able to distribute your music through the Web 2 side to all the major platforms, your Apple Music, your Spotify, PlayStation, Xbox, all that type of stuff, Amazon. And then you'll be able to also bring that into the Web 3 world and distribute directly through Bass Drop, let it hit IPFS, and then tokenize the song as its own token. And now you have a token backed by a real world asset, which is the song, because songs are real world assets when they're properly registered.
And as I see, you got we got $1 billion total supply. You got already got $160,000 market cap. That's nice.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is a dual blockchain protocol. It runs on Base and Solana, but initially the majority of it's being ran on Base. Correct?
Yep. So I released my token directly to Base. We're in talks with the people over at Jupiter and Solana right now about possibly doing some stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much, but we definitely are going to be able to bridge over and get liquidity on the Solana side for MIT as well. And then we're already bridged over there for Flocka. So it's Flocka's about to drop his album. So, you know, it's not financial advice, but it probably won't be this cheap ever again after he drop his album, just knowing that the royalties from the album is going back into the token. So that's a heads up to everybody, just to let y'all know, you know, what we plan to do. And it's about to be a big year, man. Like the day that, all right, so I give you an example, right? We made it today. What made it today was it was basically the first example of a song, not an artist coin, but a song coin, because Flocka is a unique coin. Like, that's directly just based off of Flocka. You know what I'm saying? Him as his image, his likeness, right? His brand. What I did with MIT is it's not necessarily a slice token. It's a brand. It's its own thing. Now I can still create a slice token, but this MIT token is its own thing. So at any point in time, if I also want to do liquidity alongside Avalanche or anything else, it's not stopping me. Like, I'm not exclusively tied to Flocka to where I have to. You get what I'm saying? So this allows me to build so many ways. I can even create another token and I can pair it with MIT and let that token get the price exposure to MIT. You know what I mean? It can go so many ways. So what you see right here, what we did was we did a Web 2, Web 3 distribution at once, to where it hit the blockchain through Base, and then it hit all the major platforms all within the same week. Now, from that happening, I've in the song I say slice up a quarter. I made it today. So what I did was I literally sliced up a quarter, and I'm giving 25% of the masters, not just the royalties published, the masters, directly back into the token every 30 days, hard coded by us.
Y'all hearing this? Y'all taking these notes? Y'all checking out Bass Drop? Y'all checking out Flocka? Y'all checking out MIT? Then now, do you have a link to your drop in your bio or anything?
Yeah. So no, so I just put the album in my bio, but I'm gonna actually put a site up right here. So I have my own site. It's SliceIx.store. And the way I did it was I basically turned myself into like a stock. So when you come to this site, you're gonna be able to see where to find the music, how to go on the song, and that takes you directly to the Bass Drop link, the Discord where all the information is, the contract address to MIT, and then I already have a chart embedded on here so you can see in real time what it's doing. Everything is right here in real time. So let me scroll down. And this is on what, the 15 minutes. So if I put this on the daily, this is what it's looking like on the daily right now. And the token has been, I launched the token on September 9th. So not even a full month, and this was going on. And what's crazy is I just dropped the project last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually got one other token that's gonna be dropping from one of the songs on the project later on down the line, not right now. But what's gonna happen is the royalties that's being generated from that song that's on the album is gonna be going into that token as well. And we're gonna keep that theme going. So that way it makes sense for everybody involved. So even if you're somebody who don't listen to my music, just for you having MIT, you would still benefit from what the music is doing. And mind you, I'm taking this song. I got press runs coming up. I got to go do the radio this week. It's a bunch of stuff I'm doing around this song. So this song is gonna be long lasting. It's not just I just drop the song, put it out. Like it's a lot of real world utility around the song by itself. So as this song is hitting radio, being added to tours, getting TV placements, getting put in games, whoever holds the MIT token is a part of that, and there's nothing I can do about that. Blockchain.
Like that. I like that. I like that. Wham, what's going on, big homie? How you feeling? I see you in the chat.
Shouts out to my brother Wine, man. We got some new music on the way too. Me and Wine got some music on the way.
On some collaboration.
Yeah. We got a I could spoil it. I could at least say this. We got a song called 1,000 by the Hour. Crazy. And I said crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we talking that high level, like, bro.
Yeah,
it's
talking that shit.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's the music. The music matches the intelligence that we put out on a daily basis. Is what I'm saying. Like you can ride to it. It's riding so hard you would have thought you just listening to some stuff in the club, but when you hear what we saying, like, nah, we talking crazy on that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to maybe you got to send me a snippet, man. Let me get the
I'm finna send it straight to your phone. I got it right here on my phone.
Let me get that. I'm gonna rap to that as soon as I jump in the car.
Yeah, man.
As soon as I jump in the car. All right, so we got the album release, we got the song release. Everything's on Spotify, Audius, Bass Drop.
Spotify. So look, I'm gonna give y'all some games. Spotify is the only place that I didn't put it on. I'm not putting music on Spotify ever again.
Okay, explain.
The thing with Spotify is you can go, read the terms yourself, but a lot of the new stuff that they're rolling out is you're basically by putting out your music and hitting agree on these terms and conditions, you are agreeing to allow them to train their AI based on your music, and they don't have to credit you or pay you anything for that. So for me personally, I know my shit fire. Right. I'm cool on it. I'm not gonna pimp myself out just to say it was available right there. Like y'all want it that bad, y'all can come get it directly from me on Audius. You know what I'm saying? Right. And outside of that, it's everywhere else. You know what I mean? But any place that I feel like is violating my creativity as an artist, violating my intellectual property rights, violating me, just period, for my creativity, I'm not gonna participate in that because I don't want it that bad, because I can always go direct to consumer. We just proved that with Bass Drop. Like with that song, all right, so all this is on blockchain, so I can speak about this. The creator share, right? When you deploy a song on Bass Drop, the creator share is 1%. So I automatically have a share of 10 million tokens out of the billion tokens. So within the first, I say, few hours of me dropping the token, I generated about $800, just me as the creator. My song, just my song, me as the artist. You know what I'm saying? That's not including everybody else that already got their supply and got in and all that stuff. That's just me as the creator. So artists, this is a way where it's like I changed the narrative, made it today. I literally dropped the song and then made it that day. So I could have waited fucking months to get that same payment from some royalties, but I got it right then.
I was actually just about to ask. So let's say I'm an artist in the traditional game. Boom, I got a song. It's hot. I really don't know how they drop shit, but okay, it drops on iTunes and everything today. It drops. Do I get a paycheck today? In any way, is there any universe that I get paid the day that I drop my music in the traditional world?
No, the only way that happens is if you're selling physical copies or if you do direct to consumer. Right. So that's like if they come directly to Audius and just like I'll give you an example. All right, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Audius, listen now. Y'all can still see my screen, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna pull my profile up.
Why said to make 800 with Spotify would take years. Damn.
All right, so you see this song?
Uh huh.
I'm selling this direct to consumer, so I could literally go here and they have to hit unlock for $1. It's sign in,
Mm.
and then they can pay for it right then. Now they can pay in crypto or they can pay in cash. But if they pay in cash, I still get crypto. I get USD
That's
on I get
hard.
USDC on Solana.
And this is audience, y'all. This is audience. This is not
Mind
now.
you, I
Go
didn't
ahead.
do any KYC when I set my profile up. So I'm getting paid without doing any KYC.
And for those that don't know, KYC is know your client, know your customer. So he didn't have to go through any type of red line and a red tape as far as who are you and what are you doing here. Just
And
set
the
it up and
same for
start
base
rocking
drop
and
as
rolling.
well. I didn't have to do that for base drop either.
Now with this, when they purchase this isn't a token. When they purchase this, they're just purchasing music, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So they'll be able to stream it from audience, but they also have the luxury of downloading the actual file.
So they can't download without. Got you. Got you.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep. And this comes directly to me. This doesn't go to a label. This doesn't go through a distributor. This just comes straight to my wallet.
What type of fee does Audius charge if they do?
I don't, you know what? I don't want to say they don't because I'm not sure, but I do know that they have a thing where if you purchase, they match you. So for every US dollar that you spend, they give you one Audius token.
Mm. Okay, I like that.
Yep. So even if you support your friends, you still can earn money. So let's say you want to support Bully and buy his single. Well, you still gonna get paid for buying the single because that audience that they give you is gonna appreciate over time. So you're really doing a DCA just by supporting somebody else. It stimulates the whole ecosystem.
And I looked it up on Chat GPT. They say Audius only takes 10%. You get 90% of your capital.
Fire.
90% of your capital. Now, how is it in the traditional system? What's the split like?
So in the traditional system, the deal I got with Empire 80-20. I keep 80, they got 20,
Okay.
non-exclusive, and I own 100% of my masters and all that stuff. And they only take from the distribution side of it. They don't, all your other money you still responsible for.
Right.
Now most places is going to be like 70-30, 80-20, 75, you know what I'm saying? 75.
Right.
That's all standard. So 90-10 is actually great, especially for the amount of features that we getting in, it's a non-custodial account, so can't nobody take my music down, can't nobody ban me, can't nobody remove me, can't nobody say nothing to me because I own the keys to my account.
I like
Not
that.
even
I like
not
that.
even the CEO of Audius. They can't do nothing about it.
We got a question. What chain does Audius use?
Solana and Ethereum.
Solana and EVM, y'all. Solana
And
and
this
EVM.
this game too. Anybody who creates an Audius account, you can earn tokens just for signing up. So creating an Audius account and going into like the little missions, they're gonna have you send one Audius token to somebody. So you can send Bully an Audius token. They might tell you if you listen to a song 7 days in a row, we're gonna give you like they got little missions in there, so you can actually be earning Audius tokens even if you don't create music, even if you're just a fan of music. So it don't matter what side of the fence you on. Audius is a dope platform. Now
Nice.
for the artists, you can do blasts. So the more people that you have following you on there, you can do a message blast directly to all these people, and Audius doesn't charge for that.
Man, I need to go get back into my Audius account. I think you said you seen something on there. Somebody told me I had some money on there. I need to go log into my. It's been a minute since I actually been in there. I uploaded a bunch of my old music. If anybody wants to go hear the old me, it is available on my Audius page. Okay, tipping audio.
And this
Uh,
is dope too, because this show like support, like people you support, people that support you. Look, there go Bully right there. Two
yep.
audio. Shout out to my guy Bully.
I
You know
gotta
what I'm
get
saying?
my. Hey, y'all go follow me. Block Bully 638, man. Go. What's my tag? Domain dealer. Y'all go follow me, man. I need my followers up. I need my followers up. Go listen to that Lost Tapes too. You gonna hear a side of me you ain't never heard before. Go listen to them Lost Tapes right there, man.
Y'all see this? We direct to consumer. That's what this is about. Can't nobody
Like
delete
I need
any
to go sell
code.
that mixtape. That's what I need to do. I'm about to go put that mixtape on sale for anybody that really truly wants it. That's what I'm about.
Yep.
That's what I'm about to do.
And you could do that right now. That's the fire part. Like,
The link will be available in my bio by days in and on my website by days in. Don't even worry, y'all. It'll be in my bio and my website by days in. Now, me and Slice got something coming up. You know, we cooking in the kitchen. We're gonna be doing a free class. We're gonna be doing a free class where it's a drop, right? We dropping something on y'all, but it's based in education too. So for those that are interested in that, reach out to either I, myself, or Slice. That way you can get the link. Date undisclosed as of yet. You just got to reach out. You'll get all the details and everything. But we're looking at pushing towards early next week, man. So get ready for what we got prepared. And remember, y'all, this is the fourth quarter of the year. It's Q4. I don't know how y'all trying to end it. You know, I'm trying to end it better than I started it. Right.
I wanna let me pull this up right quick too. I did wanna so if I go to, let me see this, even this, if I go right here.
Yeah, music is a real world asset. These are RWAs. 100%. 100%. These are RWAs.
So if I go right here and hit, all right, so this is the album. This is the easiest way for anybody to find the album. You can go right on YouTube, type in my name, it's gonna pop up. Loved If I Do.
I love the cover art, bro. That's hard. I love the cover
Appreciate
art.
that, bro. Appreciate that, bro. I got something special coming with this too. I got some real artistic I got coming up. This cover just the beginning, like, so I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it right here. This really just the first album. It's actually a double album. So the second album will be dropping real soon. It's called Loved If I Don't. So this is just the first half. Loved If I Do. Loved If I Do. Loved If I Don't. Change the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this right here is gonna we're changing so many different dynamics of the traditional world with the information that we're bringing. Like, y'all gotta understand, the greats of the world aren't doing this. There's no Kendrick Lamar on the blockchain. There's no Drake on the blockchain. There's no Wayne on the blockchain. There's no Dre on the blockchain. Ain't none of these niggas on the blockchain, yo. So even though they might be quote unquote higher in stature as far as the traditional world goes, as far as the way that the future is going, the way where we're headed in the future, we running shit over here right now. Like, we running shit. I don't know if y'all seen that post I put up earlier, but how many niggas you know got euros in the bank?
Hello.
Let's keep it a buck. How many niggas you know got euros in the bank, Joe? Earning more interest than what the U.S. banks is paying.
Gold back. I didn't see you with the gold back spread.
Bro, this we live in a totally different world right now. People don't even know how sauced up shit really is. Like, I don't be trying to go too hard, but I be trying to make this shit look real fucking saucy that I do. You know? But we really in a whole nother lane with the way that we living right now. And people have absolutely no idea how this shit's really working. Niggas thinking, invest in crypto, buy crypto. Fuck no, nigga, I live this shit. Like, blockchain, like crypto is just the aspect of it, Joe. It's the whole new money matrix over here. It's a whole new ball game. What's going on over here? Can consumers share music after he said, can consumers share music after purchase?
Depending on what platform, you always can. So, like, the thing about sharing is, as long as you're not reselling it or putting it out through platforms, I mean, sharing is what it is. I want it to be shared. You know, it's already tracked. The thing about it is, every time it gets played, we're gonna get paid anyway. So I want you to share as much as you can. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Share it, please. Just don't bootleg it. Don't resell it.
Right.
Just for the respect of the art and, you know, the time we put into putting all this stuff together. You know, the studio sessions, the long nights, the art. You know what I'm saying? All the metadata, all the long nights of research of, you know, making sure that we putting it out right. You know what I'm saying? Staying up to date with compliance, dealing with publishing, dealing with the law. I mean, you know, the lawyers and all that type of stuff. Man, it's a lot that comes with putting out music. Like, it be looking cool, but this is an actual product. So it's a reason why
Right.
so much goes into it. It's an actual real world asset. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason
Right.
why you can, man. You know what I want to pull up? This I got to pull this up, bro. Did you hear about what The Weeknd did with his catalog?
Nah.
Bruh, The Weeknd was able to get $1 billion credit line against his catalog.
Smart than a motherfucker, Joe. He
Here it go right
collateralized his
here.
catalog.
Yep. So The Weeknd wants to raise it. Nah, this ain't it. I need the one where they already talked about is going. Hold on.
Damn, that's crucial. That's raw.
No,
Raw,
matter of
raw,
fact,
raw.
I'm gonna go to the Billboard article. That's what I'm gonna do. It's right there, the first one.
And just,
And remember, y'all, it only takes 500 hard copy sales to get on the Billboard charts. So you don't have to be signed to a label to go on Bill. I was on Billboard, and I did that independent. So, bruh, it's possible.
That's one of them. They gonna make you subscribe to look at the whole lick.
So I'll go back to the other one. It's all good. Okay, The Weeknd in talks for $1 billion USD music catalog deal, giving him access to raising funds without having to sell his music rights.
Keep telling y'all that's the name of the game. That like, why would you sell your crypto? Just borrow against it. Hey, a
So look, it
landmark
says
move. Oh my God! Anything can be collateral. Hey, look, y'all got to understand value and what you can do with value and why you want to hold value. Because value actually gives you more value, Joe. This nigga just snapped with this. He got it.
so
He
look,
got it. He figured it out.
it say The Weeknd is looking to raise $1 billion US dollars using his music catalog as collateral. This allows him to access capital without selling his music rights. The deal, led by Lyric Capital Group, would be one of the largest of its kind, and a landmark move that could redefine the value of a music catalog. Superstar The Weeknd is reportedly in talks to raise $1 billion US dollars in financing using his music rights as catalog. The news first reported
Collateral.
on Bloomberg. Huh?
He's using it as collateral like we do with crypto.
Yep.
Like so he man, oh my God. Wait, oh man. Hey. So look, I'm gonna put it out there right now. I'm gonna show you how forward thinking I'm gonna do it, y'all. When they start allowing us, okay, just like what Slice is doing with the MIT token, right? There's gonna be a point in time where we're gonna be able to purchase tokenized versions of music and borrow against it. The same thing that The Weeknd is doing. We're gonna be able to do. Now with a move like that, I guarantee you some of them cats that sold their catalogs, the futures, and I know they're thinking like, God damn, I could have just borrowed against this shit. Hey, we living in some monument. Hey, this right here got my man going in so many ways, bro. I'm about to I got
Man,
a
you
lot
know
of
we gotta wrap after this, bro, because I just got another idea. You know, for some of the stuff we was already talking about, bro. This right here, this proof of concept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in reality, it's like instrumentals. Let's pull up instrumentals.
Let me see, what wallet would it be in? What wallet would it be in?
I'm gonna show y'all how ahead we were with this. Look like I'm on a Japanese version of this.
I just see, there you go right there with the bully.
So this is oh yeah, it look like it's in
22.
Yep.
Look how early we was releasing music on the blockchain, y'all. 2022. We in 2025 now. This is shit we was doing way back in the heyday. You must have got your shit set to Japan or something.
I don't know if it's a VPN or what. Hold on.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, you must have got your VPN set to Japan.
Hold on. You know what it is? It's the OpenSea site I'm on. So let me click over, come right back. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go OpenSea. I gotta go to the OpenSea US version because it has different variations of the same site.
I just actually found my Michael Jackson stems yesterday. Going through some of my, and that's what I'm saying. Look, like y'all, bro, we own stems of an unreleased, never heard before Jackson song that was recorded in Chicago on their first record label before they went to the majors. Like we own. Man, it's so crazy. Like people
That's
don't even understand it.
that's
People don't
legendary.
even understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just be the VPN, bro. I ain't even tripping.
Yeah, that's probably the VPN. That's probably the VPN.
But yeah, y'all see what's going on. Like we dropped this 2/22/22, right? So this right now, I don't want to say too much, but y'all see this. Just remember this. Screenshot this. This
We got more
happened.
coming. We got
Yeah,
more coming.
this really happened. You know what I mean?
You
And
know, this and when I mean, man, shit's 10 times what it was
we
back
had
then.
we had a monumental conversation with me, Bully, and Flocka, man, and it's like this stuff we about to show y'all utility, man. How to really add this utility to this stuff. I just don't want to say too much, man.
Yeah, no, we got a lot coming, y'all. We
Got
got a
some
lot
beautiful stuff
coming.
in it.
Like I said, we're gonna be doing a free class when we do our drop in the coming week. Let me just share something real quick. Hold on. Pull this up for anybody. Finally was able to put something together, man. I was able to put something together for those that be reaching out and like, man, how can I support? How can I do this, man? Hey, look, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/block Wall Street and donate whatever you want. All I ask is for a cup of coffee every now and then. It'd be kind of hard to do them early morning shows when you're still knocking the dust out your ass. So for anybody that ever wanted to support, we now have a way to support. Buymeacoffee.com/block Wall Street. I
For the
appreciate
first 2 years,
all support.
2 years, I thought you never slept, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
I was,
you know what? I nod here and there. That's
bro, because
I
it'll be
don't sleep.
early. You might hit me super early. I'll be like, oh, I might hit you super later on, and you still be up and I'm like, bro, I didn't went to sleep. I don't know how you even still up like that.
Man, it's this drive, and it's this God given drive. To
Yeah,
be honest
man.
with you, that's what it really is. It's God given drive that I've been given over the last 8-9 years. It's got me moving like a locomotive because I don't understand it, my brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
Yeah,
understand half the shit that I understand right now. I just know that I'm going with the flow of the motion, god damn it. And it's pushing me closer to where I need to be, closer to helping everybody. So
definitely.
yeah, y'all. Hey, tap in, follow my brother Slice. Like I said, we're gonna be coming back next week with the class. Tap in with me, DM him if you want to get access to that class. Check out Base Drop. You say you do have the link
Yeah,
in your bio? You do?
yeah. So SliceIx.store will take you straight to the MIT. All the information for MIT is on there. And just me and my music in general, it leads back to everything. So y'all can go to SliceIx.store and I have all the links for everything. But if you follow me on Instagram, SliceIx, I have the link to the project in my bio. And there's a lot of game in there. I'm dropping a lot of game. I'm popping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You should give
Y'all
me a
check this
Block
out.
Wall Street store. That's slick. SliceIx. I like that. That's slick as hell. That's slick as
Yeah,
hell. Nice little one-stop shop. God damn it.
yeah,
I'm gonna holler at you about that. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you offline in a minute, broski. I appreciate you
okay,
coming out. I appreciate you, bro. You dropped gems today.
man. Like
Gems
live,
in a small
man.
amount of time. I hope
Like
that y'all was
live.
taking some notes. This will be recorded on YouTube. I still haven't found out how to keep it on Instagram, y'all. I do apologize. I'm gonna try to figure it out today, but you can see this on YouTube. Just go check out Chicago Crypto Hustler for those that are interested. I appreciate and love you all. Be on the lookout for the next one. And until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. We are out of here.